What is going on, guys? So we have a little bit of a different video, and there have been so many comments on the channel talking about this. I have been working on getting this video together. My schedule's been crazy and I've been following this, so don't think that I've been ignoring this. And I've been talking about this for a while, and you know, with all my videos that I make about the cars and everything, I've had all of this stuff in mind, and I've worked in the industry, but we are having major issues with the race car aftermarket automotive performance industry, and it could be life-changing for any of these companies involved, any people who enjoy racing as a hobby, or you enjoy modifying your car. This is really big. So as of recently, and not so recently, a few years back, but recently it has gotten very bad. The EPA has been cracking down on these aftermarket performance companies, whether they are disabling emission components or not. They are really going to put a hurting on the industry, and they want to basically enforce that basically any VIN car will not be able to be modified in any way. I don't know about you, but me, I personally like, you know, going out to the track, racing, and enjoying the car. So this poses a lot of difficult stuff. The reason why it's taken so long, one, very busy, schedule's been crazy, I've been trying to keep up with videos, but I'm recording this video at midnight. But two, my friend Steve Gellis, he works at Hypermotive currently, and he has been a big advocate for helping to push for the RPM Act petition to get signed. I will have links down in the description that gives you a lot of info, and we're working on adding more to this. And I say we, I went ahead and helped Steve. My skills and my background, I've done a lot of website design, and putting a website up is like nothing for me. So I went ahead and bought a domain name and set up a WordPress website, and then handed the reins over to Steve. He went ahead and filled in all this info on this website, SaveTheRaceCar.com. It is a website. It's going to be a resource for you to read more information and also find all the resources to figure out what is going on and how you can help. Do not send money to anyone yet. There's some people who are taking money, or they're trying to sell things to say it's going to go towards the APA. Don't send anyone any money about this until the proper stuff is set up. SEMA is trying to help with this whole situation, but basically the big fear is that the EPA is going to crack down and put big fines on some companies, which for some companies like Lund, they got visited the other day. If they saw, you know, massive fines, they might just shut their doors. I mean, and that could be very bad for the industry. So luckily, they have not received a fine as of yet, and hopefully not. And you know, I know there's a lot of talk about, you know, these different companies versus another company. At the end of the day, we all need to stick together, because there will be no company versus company if the EPA cracks down and you can't modify a car. Or they force these companies into, you know, basically locking down the tune so you can't modify them. Look at the C8 Corvette. I mean, no one has been able to crack that without going to a standalone. So these newer computers are getting harder and harder to modify. And I don't know about you, but I don't want an electric vehicle as my only vehicle. You know, maybe in 200 years, gas stuff won't be available. But I only want to talk about what I know and what I can say. You know, I can speculate about, you know, what I think. As for, you know, emissions and how, you know, my opinion goes, but let's just talk about the facts and what we need to do. The EPA crackdown is bad, and it's really bad for the performance industry, because it's going to affect a lot of lives. It's a big industry, and automotive as a whole. I mean, there's big reasons why the Mustang is a big seller, the Camaro, the Hellcat. Those cars aren't big sellers because they're amazing from the factory. Those cars are big sellers because they can be modified and made faster and brought to the racetrack and really be enjoyed in a different light. Look at the C8 Corvette. There's only one out there that has been able to make it into the 9s, and that's because the factory computer can't be modified. the C8 Corvette would probably be one of the best sold cars and one of the fastest cars out there if it could be tuned. When the aftermarket performance industry isn't able to support a certain platform, the sales definitely dip down. I mean, if you look at Cletus McFarland, he sold his C8 Corvette. Street Speed 717 sold his C8 Corvette. A bunch of other people were like, wow, I have this car that's worth a lot of money, the value went up a little bit, and I can't modify it, let's get rid of it. Unfortunately, that is something we're going to be seeing more and more often, and the performance industry will, you know, kind of die off, including car sales. People aren't going to be as interested in purchasing these cars if they cannot be modified to their liking. So like I said, I have a link in the description. Definitely, this is what every single one of you guys watching should do. Go sign the RPM Act petition. Contact your local state representative. We need big help and a big push to show how many numbers and how many people we have out there that can help make a change. You know, hopefully there can be some sort of organization set up to help lobby for the aftermarket automotive industry because it is a big deal. And, you know, all these different companies, you know, VMP versus Whipple, Lund versus Palm Beach Dyno, all of that rivalry will not matter if these companies don't survive. So we've seen big fines, you know, put down by the EPA on some of these companies, and you can visit the EPA website and see all this information. Pipes recently just got a massive fine, which who knows if some of these companies can last, you know, with these massive fines. So I asked you guys to go down to the links in the description, go over to the website, read some info, don't send anyone money. Pretty much we're going to try to make this website, and again, by we, Steve has done all the work. I've just done what I know best, set up a domain name, set up a website, and gave him the tools to make things work, but he is putting all the info on this website. And that is going to be hopefully a good source of info and real facts, no BS. And if there is in some way, I know there's a lot of people talking about they'll throw money towards setting up stuff. If there is any way that money could be sent and going towards only the cause of helping set up something that helps push this stuff in the right direction, then it will be on there. Otherwise, hold your money to yourself. I'm not collecting money. You shouldn't be giving money to anyone else unless, you know, it is really going towards the cause. So as always, make sure you slap the like button. You can leave a comment down below. Hopefully we can get this video out to many different people. And I know I like my cars. I like to modify them the way that I would like to modify them, and I like to race them. So let's start the Save the Race Car movement. We can start a hashtag. But anyways, we are uploading this video late. I am on the road for Texas 2K tomorrow. So we will see you guys, and I have so many different videos going on. But hopefully we can get this out there. Hopefully it's some good info. I don't know it all when it comes to this stuff, and I'm trying to be very careful and give you guys all the proper info without speculating or saying any of my opinions. I'm just stating facts and how you can help and how I can help. And how I can help is reaching more of you guys. So we will see you guys in the next one.